here, the Google Pixel 6, Google's latest flagship offering. Pixel phones are well known for their cameras, clean, no bloatware out of the box, butter smooth Android experience matched with great software. Now I have been using the Google Pixel 2 XL since 2018, and this was actually hailed, or is arguably hailed, as the camera king way back 2017. And I'm really excited to see how does the Pixel 6 compare to this, the 2 XL, or in general as Google's latest flagship offering. Now in this video, I will actually do an unboxing and my first impressions with regard to the Pixel 6. I will do a separate video with regard to the camera and video quality of this phone, as well as I will give a more detailed review on what was my experience of this phone and is it worth your hard-earned money. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead with the unboxing. It's actually a simple unboxing. Included in the box is your USB-C to USB-C charging cable. You also get an adapter which can be handy in transferring files to your Pixel, your SIM ejector tool, and some documentation. Sadly, you don't get a power brick, no case, no earphones included in the box. It's the trend for flagship phones, right guys? So you could actually say it's a flagship experience. Now do take note that what I got here is the standard Pixel 6 with the stormy black colorway, which retails for $599 or 30,000 pesos. I actually opted for this colorway because for me it actually looks really cool as compared to the other options for the phone. It's a dual tone color. It also comes in sorta seafoam and kinda coral. And for storage options, you can either have the 128 gigs or 256 gigabyte. Bear in mind that the Pixel 6 also has a Pro version which retails for $899 or 44,500 pesos for the standard 128 gigs. But I won't dive into details regarding the Pixel 6 Pro. Alright, now what caught my attention immediately is the camera bar, or for some would like to call it the camera visor, which for me looks cool. It's unique and it actually stands out with the rest of other smartphones with regards to camera designs. So this houses your 50 megapixel main shooter, your 12 megapixel ultra wide. You don't get a telephoto with the standard Pixel 6, but it has zoom capabilities up to 7x digitally. And up front is your 8 megapixel selfie camera. The back of the phone is actually a fingerprint magnet, but I actually don't mind. It feels premium. It has a bit of weight. I'll eventually put in a case for the Pixel 6 so it doesn't bother me at all. Also located at the back of the phone is your Google logo. It has stereo speakers, one is up front, and dual speakers located at the bottom together with your USB-C port. At the right side of the phone is your volume rocker and power button. Do take note that with Pixels, the volume rocker is located at the bottom of the power button, which is unusual for Android smartphones. Usually it's the other way around, but you'll eventually get used to it. And at the left side is where your SIM card tray is located. There is no expandable storage option here. Now let's take a look at the Pixel 6 spec sheet. It has a decent battery, which is 4614 mAh. The screen is 6.4 AMOLED and it has a 90 Hz refresh rate, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes storage, which is the base model, the standard one. It has wireless charging, IP68 water and dust resistance, and Corning Gorilla Glass Victus in the front. Out of the box, it is already Android 12, and because this is a Google phone, it receives updates much earlier than other Android phones out there. What's really exciting is that Google promises to support the Pixel 6 with 5 years worth of security updates and 3 years worth of OS updates, which is actually the best you can get right now with an Android phone. I do hope though that Google can support this device for more than 3 years of OS updates. Fingers crossed. Like what Apple is doing with their smartphones, Google developed their very own chipset, which is named the Tensor chip. So this is the first generation Tensor chipset inside the Pixel 6, and I am hoping that the Tensor chip will hold up its own, especially in the long run, since it was made by Google themselves. Now, I have been a fan of Pixel phones since the 2 XL, and what I actually hope for in the future, maybe it's regard to the availability of the phone. It's actually a bit hard to get a Pixel phone here in the Philippines. You need to ship it from other available regions or from other countries. And like the US, for example, I'll go ahead and place a link on the description below to where you can buy the Pixel 6 from resellers. As mentioned earlier, stay tuned for my future videos regarding the Pixel 6. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave a comment down below of what do you guys think of the Pixel 6. If you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. This is your Rad Tech Guy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Soundstripe.